Afternoon, sir.
Good
How are you
afternoon.
all? Good afternoon. How are you all?
So
Yes,
we're
sir.
good. We are
Is
fine,
it
sir.
audible? Am I
Fine, sir.
audible clearly?
We are fine.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You are.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
are
You are.
clearly audible. But little
Okay, I am
disturbance from
actually
background, sir.
outside.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I am outside and the network is not good. So, but
Yes, sir.
I wanted to continue today. That's why I wanted to meet you all.
Yes, sir. No problem, sir.
So, how, so how many classes are already over on the today?
Sir,
One
only
class.
one class,
So
sir.
one class, sir.
BEE practicals. Lab.
Which class? Which class? Lab
BE
class.
B.
Which
practicals.
is
BE
our lab class?
lab class, sir.
BE Lab Plus.
Lab class.
Yes, sir.
How was the experience?
It's
How
nice,
was
sir.
the experience?
It was
It's
good,
good,
sir.
sir.
Nice.
Good, sir. Good.
Yes, sir.
Good, sir.
Okay.
Not high level, sir. Not low. It's sir middle, sir. Nice.
Not high, not low. You all have opted for online class, is not it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. We have given for online classes.
Yeah, it's all right. We are having a big strength, in fact, in this section. And do any one of you know me earlier?
No, sir.
No, sir.
You have heard about me? No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
This is our first time.
Okay. Okay, so nice. Actually, I am Dr. Lalatendu Vishwal. I will be taking your theory and physics, theory and lab both for physics.
Yes, sir.
Uh, in fact, I have an experience of near about 28 years in physics, teaching physics, particularly to honors, BTech, MSc, and also I used to teach. PhD students. I am guiding also PhD students. Just for a few seconds.
Yes, sir.
Sure, sir.
So I'm sorry, I got a call, so that's why I was out little bit. So how is your experience in KIT since last 6 months? If you
It's
can
good.
say
Sir,
few
it's
good
good,
things,
sir.
if you
It's
can
good, sir.
share particularly few good things that you have noticed being in KIT.
Sir,
Sir, the
teachers.
mentors were very
Sir,
helpful, sir.
so we
So they helped us a lot.
got a very good
One
mentors.
by one, one by one, one by one.
Sir, teachers are very cooperative and helpful, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
They
So
are
sir.
very
what
friendly
of
too.
cooperation and help you normally get from the teachers? Do you get very good mark even if you don't answer?
No, 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 sir.
No,
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 that's
sir.
sir.
not happen.
We
Actually,
get
if
a
we
mark
have any
if on our
problem, then
first
sir tries to clear that problem in very less time.
Like last semester, I think you had chemistry, you had mathematics, isn't
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And last semester you are in one section. Now you are in a different section. Might be some of you were together, but now some others are joined to. They might have joined to you, isn't
Sir,
it?
in our class there are total three sections, sir. B4, B5, and B6, sir.
Yeah, in this
Yes, sir.
section.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, this is because of the segregation that we had to make. In fact, because some of you have opted for offline class, some of you have opted for online class. So the offline students, we had to separate them out from the online classes. Their sections are different. So that's why
Sir,
I am
at least
keeping.
they should, those who have opted for online classes, uh,
Hmm.
they should combine together, sir. in offline classes also, online classes also, they have made two groups, sir. They have separated us.
Oh, no, no, no. Actually, practically, because some students among you, they opted for offline classes. So they were clubbed to one section, then automatically the strength of the section reduced. That's why we had to club some other students also from other sections so that the student, the online strength can be maintained. This is what we did, in fact.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So, any other one? Your some, I mean, pleasant experience in KIT.
Sir, we are doing it online now, sir. So its experience is very good, but we'll get the actual experience when we will come to offline. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you did not come, man. You, if you
Yes,
had
sir.
been afraid, you would have placed in offline group.
Yes, sir. Sir, because due to some problems, sir, everyone has different type of problem, and that's why we have taken
Yeah,
online
it's
also
true. That's
because
true.
we got the
That's very
option.
true. That's very true. That's very true. But we hope you all will be joining to offline classes in the month of July,
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
compulsory,
Sure,
I
sir.
think.
On third semester, we will definitely.
because you all want, in fact, hand-on experiences in doing practicals, etc.
Yes, sir.
You see, those
Yes,
who are in offline mode, they will be going to the labs, meeting the teachers physically there, and all those things will happen. Otherwise, you will be doing the same thing, but on an online mode because of this pandemic.
yes, sir.
Hmm. Anyone else? Anyone else is having some bitter experience also can share with any teacher, with some kind of, I mean, with administrative staff or with mentor.
No, sir. All are good, sir.
All are fine, sir.
All are good. So who are the mentors in your section?
Prakash Sahu, sir.
Pratap, sir, and
Prakash
Lakshmi.
Kumar
Pratap
Sahu,
Sahu
okay,
and
right.
Pratap and
Or
Priya ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Lakshmi Priya ma'am and
Pratap Kumar Deheri, sir. Lakshmi Priya, ma'am.
Pratap
Sir,
Kumar
Arun
Devi.
sir.
Arun Sahu, ma'am.
Arun sir.
Yes, sir, Arun sir. Arun
And
Kumar
also,
Gupta.
okay,
Arun
Arun
Kumar
Kumar
Gupta, sir.
Gupta. Okay, they all are from mathematics. I think Pratap Devi is from chemistry.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Lakshmi Priya ma'am is from mathematics.
From mathematics.
Yeah, Lakshmi Priya is from mathematics.
Ma'am, sir,
Rosalind
Rojalini
Sahu,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Rosalind Sahu, madam, she is great, great researcher, in fact, from chemistry. Eh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes,
Ah,
sir.
namaskar.
Sir, she's a renowned researcher.
She is a renowned. What?
Sir, she's a renowned researcher of KIT, I believe.
Okay. So you collected some data about her, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir. She helped us a lot, sir. Last semester, she helped us a lot. Yes, sir.
Okay. What kind of help you got?
So like she helped us in having like whenever we used to face any login issues or anything, like
Okay, 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 okay.
she used to
So,
help us. She used to contact the administration.
oh, so nice. All the tutor mentors must be actively cooperating and helping you all,
Yeah, sir.
isn't
All
it?
are good.
Yes, sir.
Ah, then, and kit infrastructure is also very good. In
Yes,
fact,
sir.
when you will arrive here, you will come to know, you will encounter all these infrastructure, you will exploit them. In fact, the facilities are also very good. So then, if you see everything is good, we want also to you to be good, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good in academics, good in management, good in cultural activities, good in your, I mean, social behavior. You should have good kind of, I mean, social, जो emotional quotient बोलते हैं ना, you should have. So when we are trying our best, you should also try your best. That is what we need, because you all today are our, maybe at the entry point you all are, but after few years you are going to be our alumni. So we want to see you all in better positions, capable, having much academic strength as well as research strength, if possible management strength also. so that you will again help us and the other children who are junior to you in growing. So these things all will happen simultaneously. So this is what you want from kit for your growth. You can share that with your tutor mentor. The tutor mentors will be informing us, and we will try our best. The management will try his best actually to give you the best possible so that you can grow properly. Now coming to physics, I have already told you I am Dr. Lalatendu Vishwal. Do you remember? Any one of you
Yes,
who
sir.
can properly do any one of you who can properly, I mean, spell properly, pronounce it?
Sir, Lala
Yes, sir.
Tendu Vishwal.
Yes,
Lala
sir.
Tendu
Lala
Biswal.
Tendu Biswal.
Lala Tendu.
Yes, sir.
Actually,
Lala
we are
Tendu
having.
Vishwal.
Acha, anyone from you? I mean, anyone among you who is from South India?
Yes, sir.
You are. Do you understand Hindi?
Yes, sir.
So you are comfortable in Hindi.
Yes, sir. Comfortable.
Okay. And anyone foreigners? I mean, from abroad? Anyone?
No, sir, no, sir.
No,
We
sir.
are
No,
no.
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 All are Indian.
So sometimes, if it is needed, then we may also, I mean, interact using Hindi language, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Definitely.
But I am very good in Hindi, you know. I have never read Hindi. I
Hmm.
used to speak Hindi, so I mean, funny, in a funny manner. So that's why I hope you will not misunderstand. You will जो बोलते हैं ना ये कि क्या बोलते हैं उसको
Hmm.
भावनाओं को समझो
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Great,
एकदम
sir.
भाव
हाँ,
एकदम
ऐसा है
शब्दों पे
ना।
नहीं भावनाओं
Yes,
पे
sir.
जाए
हाँ
हाँ
सर, वर्ड्स पे नहीं सर,
भावनाओं को
इमोशंस पे
समझो
जाना चाहिए.
भावना को नहीं भावना तो एक अलग बात है वो तो पिछले गली का लड़की बन सकती है लेकिन भावनाओं को समझो
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
एकदम
sir.
सर.
ठीक है
तो क्लास में कोई नहीं है.
so you all are in fact you can I can better say you are younger to my son and daughter even my daughter is in KIT also in second year computer science and my son is also in computer science beginning class introduction class that's why I am just telling so this is what I am telling only to let you know that how senior I am in fact I am in
Yes, sir.
50s my son is also in CS computer science but
Yes, sir.
he served for few years then he is having some private plan he's a very good coder from Beats Pilani, CS from Beats Pilani. That time
Oh,
CS from Beats Pilani was very very good,
सर
competing
अभी भी
with
है सर.
yes, sir.
the CS of Mumbai IIT. Now little bit its strength has little bit reduced. In fact, Pilani has a very good alumni.
Hmm.
So we also want our alumni to be too good, and we have already made some of our alumni too good. Everything we are in best in everything we are best but only one thing we are little lacking that is a good alumni population and we have grown a lot in fact but few years after we hope we will be also the best in that regard because what we are finding you will not believe if I say
Hmm.
I am seeing one thing I will tell you from Calcutta. I have a student. He passed. He was my mentee. He passed 2 years back. He joined to a good company with a good package. Then COVID, this pandemic came, and during the pandemic, his mother died. So he was the only son. So his father actually went to depression. So what he did, his father was having little some computer knowledge. So what he did, he continue along with continuing his job, he also started a startup. And within 2 years, he grew up like anything. Now he is having more than 15 employees under him. So simultaneously, he is managing the job in the company and also doing very good in his startup.
Sir, which
He is in
company?
contact. Uh,
Which company?
He had started one startup, I don't know, but the company that he is placed is High Radius. is in good package in high area, something like 14, 15. You might have heard about the packages that companies have offered to us in this year. This year passed out, those are struggling for placement. Five of them are placed in 53 lakhs package. More than 150 students are above 30 lakh. So this year we have every year we are growing. In fact, packages are increasing. Very very good companies are coming. But that's not the end. Now computer science is everything. When I used to talk with many other people, many other researchers, many other senior faculties from IIT, NIT, and IIS Bangalore, or my students, those are serving outside, in fact, in US, in Europe countries, they all used to say that for coming 30 to 40 years, computer science will be in always high demand.
Mm.
So what you need is a good computer knowledge. As simultaneously, you should have the patience to change yourself. I mean, computer is an evolving subject. Continuously, it will be changing. You cannot be static with some kind of traditional language. If you will say that I will survive for the whole period, that is not possible. So, being a computer engineer, you should have the patience to change yourself. Should have energy to face the transition period. Yesterday, I was talking with one of my mentee's father, and when I was talking with him, my mentee, the mentee actually is a very good student. And when I started talking with his father, I found that he is a very good computer teacher in Patna, Bihar, a famous teacher. I came to know. Some of you might have heard about him in Patna. Some of you are from Patna. Are you anyone from Patna?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Boli.
Have you heard about Banka computer classes? Banka computer classes.
Sir, I have heard the name like
Yeah, he has written the books
outside.
also in C, C++, Java. He is a very good, teacher for the beginners, in fact, in coding. This is not what he said me.
His name is Subhas Vanka.
Some kind. His son is Aditya Banka. He is my mentee here in your section only, in year only, and he is also doing good coding from now. In fact, and he is having his own website. He was telling he is having own online classes. He has written. He was telling when I asked him, because I came to know from another section that I am taking B6. You are from B7 and they are from B6. They were telling that some of them were telling that the Banka sir is their teacher. Some of them, and they told that he is a very good teacher. So anyhow, he was telling me during the discussion when I told him about the new kind of facilities we are going to introduce in KIT, and one kind of facility that is going to be introduced, it's already started. I am associated with is quantum computing. Normally, the computer science students, while they study, they talk about data mining, artificial intelligence, data manipulation, all these things. Very few, in fact, talk about quantum computing, though everybody must have heard about it. How many of you have heard about quantum computing?
Sir, I have heard the
I've
name.
heard, but I don't know about it.
Yes. So future is quantum computing. Now what computers you are using, they are all called as classical computers.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
in
sir.
future, few years after, maybe after 20, 25 years, you will find the computers to be quantum computers. Your coding will be completely changed. So if you don't have the patience to face that, in fact, he was telling, Bankasar was telling that in 90s, people first time heard about internet, public. They started hearing about internet in 1985, 90. Now we are hearing about quantum computing. Now he told me, think of what internet is now after 30 years. The same thing will happen to quantum computing after 20, 25 years. So those who will not be, simultaneously going with this phase or transition phase, of course they will be in the back. They will not be able to compete. We 2-3 faculties are associated from the Department of Physics. In fact, developing a quantum computation center here. We have started floating a small open elective course to 6th-year students, and many of the computer science students they have in fact joined to those classes. One very famous teacher from IJOR Kolkata. He is a good name in quantum computing. Professor Prashant Paningrai. He has associated himself with us, and we have already contacted to IBM. Now we will be giving the facility for quantum coding using the simulators. But if we find someone very, competent enough and can build up good codes, we have already talked with IBM. He's agreed to extend the facility of his quantum computer so that the students sitting here also can code using the quantum computers of IBM. We are also interacting with the government of India. You might have heard about government of India 2 years back has actually kept a fund of 8,000 crore for the development of quantum computing. So what I mean to say is, KIT is always prepared to make changes those are useful for the useful for the students. So but the real people, the real person are the user and they are the students. So they have to come forward. क्योंकि किट फैसिलिटेट कर देगा, आप लोगों को करना पड़ेगा और आपको अपने आप को बढ़ा के एक अलुमिनी की फर्म में, गुड अलुमिनी की फर्म में किट के साथ एसोसिएट भी होके रहना पड़ेगा. ये उम्मीद है हम लोगों का. अगर आपको कोई genuine तकलीफ हो रहा है, if you are facing any genuine problem, please tell us. But don't involve yourself in indisciplined activities. Don't compel us to take some drastic step. Don't compel us. Be sincere, serious, regular, polite, involved, and disciplined. Because you see, out of these 4 years, you will have only 3 years to build up yourself. In the 7th, after the completion of 6th semester, you will start sitting in the campus placements. So it is not 4 year. You will be reading 4 year. You will be studying for 4 year. But practically after completion of 6th semester, you will face the 0-day placement. In fact, during 0-day placement, the best company, few in number with high packages, they come to the university and they are given the first chance because they give very good packages as well as they are reputed companies. So they always tell ki before any other company comes, we will first take the best students. So they are given the chance. That is what we call a 0-day placement. After that, day 1 placement. After that, day 2 placement. After that, day 3 placement. So this all continues for 1 year. You might have heard about all this from your seniors. If you have never heard, very soon you will hear them about. Your tutor mentors must have also told about them. Now coming to physics, as I have told you, I will teach you physics theory with code PH1007 and physics lab also with code PH1097. What I want is, you see, I am having vast experience in teaching physics and also I have dealt many times the 11-12 standard courses. If you ask me, I can even tell you what was there in NCERT book, which one numerical, in which exercise. So all those things, because I was earlier 10 to 12 years back, I was giving coaching and many of my students are in good positions in IITs and IIMs medical. In Bhubaneswar IIMs also I am having students, something like seven to eight number who are doctors there, very reputed doctors. So you can share whatever physics doubt you are having, even you had some doubts in your 11, 12 class, and because of that you are not able to follow what I am discussing, then also you can tell me, you can request me to discuss the basics. I will do that, but in one condition, that if needed, you will permit me to take few extra classes, because when I will be discussing something fundamental which is not to be discussed here, you must have read them in your 11, 12. Then I will take some extra time, so that time you have to provide. So under that condition, I can discuss whatever basic doubts you have. You should not, I mean, you should not hesitate in asking. Anytime during teaching, you can stop me to ask your genuine doubts, but never make mockeries. You should remember that the class is a formal place, it's not a casual place. So, what should be done, what should not be done during informal situations? You all are from cultured families, and now you are our loving Christian. We always expect that along with you, I will be able to, I particularly expect that I will be able to make a very good family, and our interaction may be for a short period, something maybe for few months, but it should be memorable one. You should be able to remember me for a longer period of time. That is what I have these pleasant experiences. In fact, every year students after getting their job or becoming success, they used to call me fast. And this is what my confidence is. This is what my proud is, because my children, they remember me and call me fast, even if for one year I used to become their mentor, or maybe for one semester only I used to teach physics. But still, they, after getting their job, they used to, if you want, I can call also few old successful students who will interact with you and let you know what you should do, so that you will be also successful in the fourth year. So all these things we will be doing. But simultaneously, we have to have also progress in physics. Today is the introduction class. I am outside, in fact. It's fortunate that I am having the network. I was not expecting that I may not be able to. I was expecting I may not be able to interact with you because of the poor network, but it was good. In fact, from the next class onwards, I will be available in the Bhubaneswar with my GeoNet. So we will be, and then few days after, I will be taking classes from KIT, online classes from KIT. So now, if any one of you wants to tell something, in the coming classes, I will discuss in detail about the course structure. I will give you the syllabi. I will tell you how the evaluation process goes on. I will also give you hints how to get good marks, how to secure good marks. All these things will be done. So if
Yes, sir.
anyone wants to ask anything,
No, sir.
anyone else?
No, sir. Sir, you
No.
are going to teach us both physics and physics lab, right?
Don't you want that?
Yes, sir. I want that, obviously.
Okay, of course, now I
Why
am
not?
allotted. As long as the authority, competent authority, is not going to make any change, I
Yes,
will
sir.
be there both in theory as well as practical.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, then I think today we should end here. I told you, as I am outside, I am not able to. Actually, my mode of teaching is different. I never used to go to use the whiteboard of the computer. What I used to do is I keep the camera focused on the whiteboard. I mean, the whiteboard which is hanged on the wall. Then I write everything in detail, just like you will feel like maybe you are sitting in the remote place, but you will feel like as if you are sitting before me and I'm
In the
taking your
classroom.
class. Yeah, I'll give you that kind of experience. If you don't like that, you can request me. I will return back to the, I mean, whiteboard of the computer. or showing you slides, etc. But what I think is teaching through slides is very, very boring.
Yes, sir. So blackboard
That
Yes,
is,
experience
sir.
is very good.
yeah, that is
Yes.
can be done. In fact, showing the slides and explaining that can be done only to the professional persons who knows everything, and you are introducing something little in front of them. You have some instructions for them that you can show in the slides. That is what we call as presentation with some basics. But teaching through slides, it's a very, at the very basic level. In fact, in the BTech first year, second year, this should not be done. This is I mean, my idea. So I will teach you writing everything in the whiteboard. I will also provide you the supporting notes in the form of PDFs. Some of them are made by the department, some of them are made by me, some of them are made by me for the department. Okay, we will have the Google Classroom. I will send you the invitation. We have already made the WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Okay,
we
sir.
will do that. Wait for that. So I hope with you all it will be a very pleasant experience and you will never be bored with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, sir.
Definitely, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you
Yes.
very much. Should we end today?
Yes,
We
sir.
will enjoy the
Yes,
class,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
yes, yes,
Thank you,
yes.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
sir.
much.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much, sir.
sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
sir.
much, sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.